This is Carl Eller, and you're watching the One Bar and Lepagas show.
All right, welcome back to the One Bar and Lepagas show. I am One Bar, and Vegas has given their thoughts on who they think the Vikings' next head coach will be. So while this is just, the Vikings don't even have a GM yet. We can't take anything too seriously. Damn right, I'm going to look at these and see who they got picking for the Vikings. Before we get that, remember, subscribe to the channel, like the video, here every damn day talking Minnesota Vikings. Lepagas and I will be back here around lunchtime talking about five prospects the Vikings could definitely be looking at pick 12 for the NFL draft. Yes, we are definitely talking NFL draft already because we have nothing else to look forward to. But let's do this. So I thought this was actually pretty damn interesting, the guys they have. So I'm just going to go over the top five, and the one they feel most likely to be the next Minnesota Viking head coach, Eric Bieniemy. A lot of Eric Bieniemy fans out there. I'm definitely an Eric Bieniemy fan. Where I fall on this one is doesn't sit overly great with me, and I'll tell you why. It's just because we did the same thing. Mike Zimmer was a coach that had been around a while. Obviously, he hasn't been Bieniemy hasn't been around as long as Zimmer was, but he'd been around a while. He had a lot of interviews, just never got a job. And finally, the Vikings hired him. And don't get me wrong, Zimmer did fine here, but I just want to go in a different direction. I don't want to do that route again. It scares me. But if Bieniemy was a head coach, I'd get over it very quickly and be the biggest Eric Bieniemy fan in the world. Next up, number 2, they got Brian Dabal, a guy that I have made very clear that I love, the Bills offensive coordinator. Number 3, their third guy is surprising, Andre Patterson. Nobody's really talking about Andre Patterson, and he should be in the conversation. But everybody's going with these big, sexy names like the Dabals, Kellen Moores, Byron Leftwiches. Andre Patterson isn't getting any love. I really hope they interview this guy. I can't see how they won't interview him. But Andre Patterson coming in at number 3. Number 4, Brian Flores. Brian Flores, yes, the Dolphins coach. We were getting a lot of comments in our video when we mentioned Brian Flores as a candidate, saying, "Oh man, he was under 500 in Miami." Well, he was 24-25, and when you're in Miami and you were almost 500, you were damn good. He had 2 winning seasons in 3 years, I think it was. Which again, with the Dolphins, that's saying something. So Brian Flores coming in for number 5. Doug Patterson, seems like people love him or hate him. I don't love him, but I'd be just fine him being the new head coach. I really like the thought of a head coach that's had some experience. And Doug Patterson, he's one. Number 6, Jim Harbaugh, I think, was Kellen Moore, Todd Bowles. One thing that, aside from Brian Dabal, there really wasn't any of those young, sexy names in there that everybody's getting excited about, like the Hackett's, like the Leftwiches, like the Kellen Moores. Brian Dabal did sneak in, but there they are. Let me know what you think. Those are the top 5. A lot of refreshing today. I'm just keep looking, see if the Vikings have requested any interviews, but nothing yet. But we'll keep you up to date. Remember, hit that subscribe button, we'll be back damn soon.